Salute, 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 everybody. Thank you for pulling up today with me. Welcome to Miss Parker. Miss Parker, happy Saturday to everybody. I said I wasn't going to go live for the rest of 2024, but this story I just had to share because, of course, it's New Year's weekend. We're going out, we're having drinks, we're having fun, we're turning up. You just might be in the club and might bump into somebody, and boom, you know, next thing you know, you go into a hotel. He's coming to your place, you're going to his, vice versa. But still, it's this was a must needed conversation. I came across this story today and I was like, what? Um, but I understood it. And I'm always doing research on things like this just because of percentages and stuff like that to talk, have conversation with my kids and things like that about being safe, using condoms. This is why using condoms is a must. My title said you don't want to get flu, but you don't mind catching the STD. Um, Let me get my salutes out really quick. Hey, BX Queen, thank you so much for coming through. Happy Saturday to you. Please don't forget to hit that like button as you come in. Turn on your notification bell, and please share this live. Lizzie, my love, salute, salute, salute. I love you, sissy. Happy New Year's to you and Giant, okay? I love you so much. Hey Nola, salute, salute. Nola said a must. Yes, this story is super crazy, but I want to share something with you of why condoms is a must. Why keeping yourself safe and protected at all times, regardless of whatever, is a must. Salute Shank Rock. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to Shank Rock and check out his live from earlier. It was very sad, but it was very informative because what he showed today was more to come if we don't use our voices to stop what had happened on that video, okay? Thank you, baby. And sending you on Shank. Thanks, Leezy. Thanks. Hot damn. Yes, Matthew, Alex. Hot damn. This is from a known model. And y'all, a lot of y'all probably know this known model. And she caught HIV. And this is what she has to say.
It does not matter how pretty you are. It doesn't matter how much money you got in the bank. It does not matter your celebrity status. Anyone can get this disease. Anybody can have AIDS. It does not discriminate. PSA. It does not matter how pretty you are. It doesn't matter how much money you got in the bank. It does not matter your celebrity status. Anyone can get this disease. Anybody can have AIDS. It does not discriminate.
That's Gina too. That's Gina too. When y'all go back and look at Gina too, hey Snoopy, salute. Hello, my friend, looking beautiful as ever. Praise and blessings to the Shank Rock family. Thank you, Snoopy. Happy Saturday to you, okay? And happy New Year's to you, Snoopy. He said a tissue is free. Okay, Alex? Okay. Did y'all hear what she just said? PSA. This is a girl who was beautiful in the industry. Beautiful. Gina too. Gina too was everything. She had a beautiful modeling career ahead of herself, was making money and all kind of photo shoots. Boom. She's got something that cannot ever be cured, that will one day take her life. All for what? A one night stand? All for some good deed? All for he got a bag. He looks good. To once being a prosperous model to now her focus is on, is this going to be my last day? Am I going to catch a simple cold? Because, with HIV, it takes your immune system away from you. The simplest thing, and you're done. A cold, a simple cold. Do the research on it, guys. But this story right here stemmed a little bit different. Hey, Vibrant. Because, again, I'm telling you guys this because people are going out to the clubs tonight. It's New Year's weekend. Till we get into the 2025, You getting drunk, you turning up, and you got the men like, hey, yeah, you look good. Oh, he look good. Look at them watches. Look at them chains and shit. He look like he got some money. He looked like he got some money. Okay, he put up in a Benz. One night of pleasure will lead to a lifetime of pain. Say it again, Leezy. That was Gina too. I'm gonna share that short outside my video after this live. But Gina too. Hey royalty, hey. And that's why I titled it, This is Why Using a Condom is a Must. Look at the thumbnail. The thumbnail screams volumes. You're scared to catch the flu, but you're not scared to catch an STD. It's a model in the industry, beautiful. Oh, I'm ready to go live my best life. I'm coming into a bag. Okay. So men are coming from you left and right. Left and right. With a little bit of sweet nothings. Cause see, everything that look good, ladies, isn't good. And the same for the men. Hey, 504 girl. Hey, my love. Thank you for coming through. I appreciate you. Happy Saturday and happy New Year's weekend to each and every one of y'all, okay? But everything that looks good isn't good. All glitter isn't gold. But I want to share this story. And this story comes from a man purposely went into the strip club, guys. Not did he just purposely go in the strip club, he gave all the strippers herpes. Do I question him? No, because it's some sick people out there with the HIV, with STDs that don't care about nobody. If I'm going out, I'm taking people with me. If I got this for life, I'm taking some people down with me. She said, I discussed HIV on the first day. Girl, you must have asked. Most of the time, they do not call you back after the second day. And that's true, Nola. But see, if you're gonna do it, protect yourself. I'm not saying, hey, telling you, girl, don't do it. If you do it, protect yourself. I don't care how good he look. I don't care how good the D is. You have to protect yourself. I'd rather protect myself and deal with that, the latex feeling than go to the doctor on my next appointment and three doctors walk in like they did when I had my breast cancer and say, Ms. Parker, we would like to have a conversation with you. It's embarrassing enough that people don't even want to be honest and say that they've contracted a STD before in life. But at our age, and it doesn't matter any age, it's still, most of those are not curable. Syphilis and gonorrhea turns into HIV. Do your research. Who wants to be itchy? Who wants to burn? I don't. I don't want anything but to live my life, go on, live my life to the fullest, as healthy as I can. She said lambskin, okay? Let's get to this story, and I'm going to stop it, and we're going to have a discussion because it disturbed me. But before we get into that, let's hear a little bit about the statistics and something that the news people had talked about. This was scary within itself. Can give you an STD. Wait a minute, that's my last one, guys. Have to save that one for last.
Medical headline. Health officials just announced the concerning rise of STIs across the country, and experts say the rates show no sign of slowing down.
So let's bring in Dr. Darian again and break this down for us. What do we need to know about this public health issue?
Well, unfortunately, it's something that I deal with commonly as an emergency physician, talking about sexually transmitted infections. In the past couple of days to months, we've seen increases specifically related before and after the pandemic. Recently, the CDC released reports that rates of chlamydia, gonorrhea, and syphilis have accelerated in terms of the amounts of positive tests that we're finding, and it's been the highest that we've seen in over 20 years. And so that's really concerning, and just a movement to get more people.
Let me stop it right there. This is the highest. Hi, China, baby. Love you, boo. And it's almost my girl's birthday, so I'm ready to have a turn-up drink with her. Hey, sexy toy lady. Thank you for talking about this. Sexy toy lady. Man, when I came across this story, y'all, and y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to Sexy Toy Lady, So Trolific, China Baby, Lalizi, the biggest shrimp sucker. That's not her name on her channel, but Lalizi and the Royalty. And make sure y'all subscribe to 504 Girl and also Shank Rock and So Trolific, of course. Hi, Annie, my love. Thank you for coming through. 20 years. The reason why I started doing research on STDs is because I was sitting here watching the news maybe about a month ago here in North Carolina, and they said they had the worst case of syphilis outbreaks. It was 95%. When you hear that, you like, I don't want to talk to nobody. 95% means, is that half the state? Because they didn't say in a county. This was statewide. And I was like, what the hell? What 95% outbreak of syphilis? Not chlamydia. None of them's good. But not trichomonas, not chlamydia. Syphilis. And again, do your research because, yes, Texas. I've been telling them Texas was in the news. You're great to hear that clip, Annie. Texas was Alaska was number one. Texas was number two, and North Carolina was number three. This is the most outbreak of STDs in 50 states. If that's not scary, man, I don't know what to tell y'all. You're playing Russian roulette at this point with your life for a one night stand, for some good deed, because he's sexy, because he got a couple of Rolex on, because he drives a Benz, got a couple of Lexuses, got a nice home, or vice versa, because it's men and women, and I'm not with it. And when I went and did the Regina 2 story, it's super sad. She said the highest rates of newly diagnosed HIV people are between 13, 20 through 25 and women over 50. Let that sink in, y'all, what 504 Girl just said. 13, it's unheard of when I was young. Unless it was passed to you by birth. Tell me if I'm wrong. For people that is 70s babies and 80s babies, even 90s babies, you did not hear of people 13 through 25. Yes, the 20s, yes, but no, it's unheard of. That's scary. She said, I told them 2 months ago, boo. And when I seen it myself, it was crazy. She said, you know, I'm news junkie. Me too. She said, I'm an advocate. Oh my goodness, 504 Girl. Please, 504 Girl, after this video, if you don't mind dropping some resources and stuff like that for me in my comment section for people that know they have it, and just, because it's not fair. If you have it and you know you got it, it's not fair because you made a choice to catch something using, not protecting yourself in the best way possible and things like that. It's just not cool. To give it to anybody. But some people in this world today, people are selfish. People be damn. Hell, people be damn if they go down by themselves being friends, let alone having the 3-letter word, let alone having herpes. Herpes is incurable. I don't want it. Shank Rock, if you don't mind dropping some links for me, please. Let's finish this off. But 20 years. Let's see what 504 said. She said, Miss Parker, I did a podcast. I'll drop the link on your community wall so you can check it out. Yes, 504 Girl, please. Please drop it so I can share it on my community wall. Y'all, we're going to the club. We're getting lit up. And also protect those drinks. No Diddy this weekend. No Diddy. Protect your drinks. If you got to get a little toasted before, make sure you got a good driver, a sober driver, and stuff like that. But make proper decisions. And if you cannot, when you get drunk, it's probably good that you just don't get drunk. Stay in your home and drink. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Nene, my baby. Thank you. Thank you so much. Happy New Year's weekend, okay? He said, David said, blessings to people who can't help that they were born with it. But I can't feel sorry for people who's running the streets, then want to turn to God when they get that wake-up call. David, you are absolutely, Dewad, you are absolutely right. You are absolutely right. You couldn't have said it no better. Some people don't. The key, like I said, at that age of 504 says she's an advocate, so that means she's done more research than me and many others. Because a lot of us just don't take life serious. We just think that a person's clean. You can get on here with a clean suit and a tie, that doesn't mean that you're clean. I can get on here every day with nice makeup on, lashes, hair done. That doesn't mean that I'm not sick. I've seen some of the healthiest looking people be sick. She said, I'm also HIV positive. So if there's any questions, I don't mind answering. Coming on 21 years, living, thriving, and surviving. Man, prayers to you, 504 girl. And thank you so much for even sharing that with us. Thank you so much. Because I don't know the answers. I just know what I read and see and how scary it is that these women in this strip club just didn't care about themselves to let a man come in and sweep the whole club with herpes. How gullible, how vulnerable was y'all? How did y'all not see him coming in with different women and leaving with different women? And it's not just happening in the strip clubs, it's happening in regular clubs. And those are the cleanest looking men. It's a scary world we're living in. Look at the gun violence, how people are walking in Walmart and just took a woman that was 7 months pregnant, holiday shopping for her family, just took her life in November. So people don't care, but you have to care. Hey, Marie says, hey. She said, Lizzie said, everything that glitters isn't gold. Absolutely. And that's my point, Lizzie. It's not. Yeah, y'all throw some prayer hands up for 504 girl, and y'all also thank her for sharing that, because that's powerful. And I'm so proud of you, 504 girl, for still just living your life, thriving and surviving. Prayers up to you. Grunge Truck said, don't go chasing waterfalls. Man, you can't. But a lot of times, hey, everybody don't think. Let me get back to this news clip because this was so interesting that 20 years, guys.
Get tested and to become aware of these infections that we need to control.
You mentioned the rising rate after the pandemic, people back out there again and interacting with people. What's driving up these rates?
I think it's a couple of things. It's multifactorial, probably. First and foremost, inadequate education. Many don't realize that most often these infections come with no symptoms at all. Also, obviously, the decreased use of protection. Many people.
Right there. No knowledge. What 504 girl just said. She advocates for it. But are we really turning on our TV, or are we really just researching that? Because my man, and my dude, and big dick daddy, and all that looks so good that he ain't got nothing. My nigga takes care of me. He pays my bills, everything. Oh yeah. He don't want me to use protection. Hey, Miss Wish. And lack of using condoms. This is why using condoms is a must, regardless how good it is. Don't let nobody swindle you out of your life.
People are simply forgetting about the existence of these pathogens and infections and often interacting with others without the idea or understanding that they're at risk. And then also decreased testing. Again, most of these are asymptomatic. So if you don't get regular testing, you're likely to transmit unknowingly to another person.
Let's talk about the testing and the treatment. What can people do?
So I would always recommend to get testing, depending on how active you are. I would recommend getting testing at least twice a year. And then there's also new research on the use of something called post-exposure prophylaxis with antibiotics. They've used medications like doxycycline, a common antibiotic, and it's found to be effective in preventing the transmission if you take it after a high-risk exposure.
Interesting information there. Dr. Darian, thank you so much for that information.
That was so interesting. That was so interesting. I didn't even know that they had some medicine now. They're working on medicines. Like after being exposed, there's some medicine you can take to help with that situation. Who wants to go get a shot in the ass? Yes, PrEP and PEP. Thank you, 504 girl. Let's stay right there. Prep and pep. Because y'all know, like I said, a lot of us, unlike 504 girl, is ashamed to say, hey, I had something. Based on what somebody will come back and troll you with or say. Who cares? You're saving lives by advocating for that. Especially if you have children. Who wants their kids to come back with and tell you that? These are conversations we have to have with our kids. But it goes on deaf's ear. Because pretty soon it's no longer going to be STDs. It's going to be strictly HIV. At the rate we're going, when I seen Texas #1, it scared me. I was like, damn. And the percentages of everything was even scarier. Because we're not talking about it's running rapid. We're talking about the percentages, the numbers of cases. That means that half of these people are running around not even knowing, with no symptoms, asymptomatic. She said pre-exposure, PEP, post-exposure. Thank you so much. Thank you, 504 girl. And 504 girl said, if anybody has any questions, feel free to ask her because she advocates for this. Hey, Miss Calbina, thank you for coming through. Salute, love. Let me get to this story. And make sure you guys hit that like button for me, please.
It just danced for them right before me. I don't even think he knew what he had just told me. Like, I don't even think he was aware of what he had just admitted to me. Surprised me was even after she gave the dance, they still wanted me to dance for them. It's like they weren't taking no for an answer at this point.
So you pastors are going to the strip club, huh, and talking to strippers, huh? That's what you pastors out there doing.
So
Pastor.
I went and danced for him. So I already knew he had gotten plenty of girls. And when I walked back to that dressing room, I saw my friend putting back on her underwear. I already knew the damage was done.
A pastor at that. Y'all make sure y'all go follow I Am the Streets. Thank you, I Am the Streets. I appreciate you so much. Great content creator. Coming 100% real content creator. We need more of that. Anyway, a pastor. What's happening in today's church? What he's a pastor? But let's get into it.
Stuff because you have to give them either.
Hold on, let me rewind.
Introducing the all-new.
Sorry about the commercials, guys.
Experience effortless driving that invites you to let go.
Girl, where you at? Come find out she was in the parking lot taking a smoke break. So I waited on her to get dressed, and I just continued to dance for the party that I was dancing for at the time. So she comes back into the dressing room, and she's getting dressed. She's putting her clothes back on. And I could tell that baby girl is drunk, okay? Drunk out of her mind. That wasn't unusual for us because, we're dancers. We get drunk all the time. But she was like a little more wasted than usual. So I saw the chance once I got back on the floor, which is also like, we say the floor, we mean like back into the open area, like the stage, the seats, all that up there. I just kind of left her in the dressing room to kind of get herself together. But I went ahead and went back on the floor. I went back on the floor. My name was called to get on stage. So I got on stage. I did my little 1-2, and I think I made like $300-$400 on my stage set. You're getting money just to like stand there and swing around the pole. So it was good. It was easy money. Soon after I got off the stage, the DJ tells me to meet him at the DJ booth. DJ booth, he basically tells me that this couple wants to see me in VIP. Now, everywhere VIP is different. And he was like in the back. Like VIPs can be anywhere, but this specific one, it was like in the back, ducked off.
Now let's stay right there, you guys. Hold on, guys. Let's stay right there. She said a couple. So no, she said Not only did the man come by himself, the pastor, but they came. I said, who did you bring? Is it the wife? Is it a baby mama? Is it a side chick? Who did you bring? And remember, this guy has gave every stripper in the strip club an STD, which is herpes. So whoever's with him, did she give it to him? Because there's no way everybody got affected and she didn't. Those stats I dropped in the podcast will blow your mind. 504 girl, I can only imagine. Thank you, bless. Thank you, 80s baby. Thank you. You guys help me reach my goal today. It's 5. It's only 5. I only do a 5 tour and stuff like that. And I think it's gonna be maybe the next live I do, I might do another one just to reach some goals and stuff. But the stats that I read about 504 girl, it scared me so bad, y'all. It's scary. If you don't want to even smoke a blunt after nobody after you read the stats, like, uh-uh. I'll roll you one out of my shit, okay? You can get something at the bag. Y'all, I'm gonna get your own blunt. I need even know how to play it off. Like, hey, we having a smoke-a-thon, man. See how many you can smoke. I'm gonna see how many I can smoke. How many I can handle. That's just how it's gonna go. Other than that, I don't want to share a blunt. I don't even drink out of my cup. As a man, don't drink out of my cup. It takes your trust issues down a lot. Where I am, the big C is going around here, and it's mostly college students that are having wild sex like crazy. This is why I keep my cat at home in a safe place for real. Not keep your cat at home. He said swingers. It's not always swingers grunge truck, but yes, they will swing. They had to be swingers. She said exactly, spreading wildly. It's like a wildfire. So y'all thank 504 girl, y'all go check it out in the comment section of this video. She dropped her podcast where she advocates for this. Thank you so much again, 504 girl. You're a blessing. Thank you so much. Sometimes God works in mysterious ways, and I could have been talking about a lot of other stuff because there's so much going on in the world that we can talk about. We don't always have to talk about scratching and stuff, but this is for sure something that needs to be talked about. So 504 girl, I will be sharing your podcast if that's okay. And thank you so much. This is a good time for me to invest in toys. Heck nah, I'm good. Yeah, Kobina. I think it's a great investment. Toys are always a good investment because especially for those women that are doing going celibate and stuff like that. So yeah. Hey, Sour Patch Kid. Hey, love. Thank you so much for coming through. Happy early New Year's weekend to each and every one of y'all, okay? She sound with you on that, Miss Parker. Yes. Lizzie said I'm listening, baby, and cooking dinner. Thank you, Lizzie. Thank you. But again, prayers up to 504 girl. And you guys thank her so much for being an advocate for me, even though I'm free of everything, but we always need an advocate in revenues like that. Breast cancer, for STDs, anything, leukemia. We always need somebody in those areas that advocate for those things so we can learn. Because a lot of us don't take the time out to learn a damn thing. The simplest things that could save our lives, we don't, you know what I'm saying? So no. She said, yes, please do. The sisters I did it with does a variety of topics and real life issues, have known them for years. Thank you, 504 girl. And 504 girl, I would love to connect with you one day. Hopefully, me and you can come up on the panel and do a recap of this and the stats and stuff like that. Anytime. My home is always open to you, okay? Hey, Top Flight, salute my love. Happy holidays to you. And I hope everybody's having a blessed Saturday. Let's get back to this. Let me find my little time slot, y'all. I'm all over the place.
Dance for them right before me. I don't even think he knew what he was in the parking lot taking a smoke. So I'm girl, a couple wants to see me at VIP. Now everywhere VIP is different.
and he was like in the back. Like VIPs can be anywhere, but this specific one, it was like in the back, ducked off. You couldn't get in, you couldn't get out like without authorization. So it was cool, but it was ghetto. It was ghetto. I go to VIP, I give them my name, where you're supposed to sign in, and tell them like, hey, I'm going to VIP or whatever. You have to be authorized to go through. And before I give them my stuff, because you have to give them either, like you have to give them like one of your belongings so you don't run out on them or from paying them. So I gave them my phone. And as I gave them my phone, I could see my homegirl coming from the back. She wants to dance with me for this section. Now, y'all, it was so crazy because I was literally getting like the good feeling to kind of like be like, no, I'm okay. Like, you know, you don't have to dance for every.
Before she say that, man, what you always do, go with your gut. I don't give a damn what it is. If you're drinking and driving and some say, sit still, sit still, sit still. If something say, don't go to that party, don't go to that party. If something say, man, I can go grocery shopping tomorrow, and it just, as much as you need something in your guts, just for some reason, not letting you get up and get that movement in you, man, go with your intuition and your gut at all times. Salute, Keek. Salute to my girl, Tony Montana. Tony Montana is another content creator that I'm about to be networking with. I cannot wait to kick it with Tony. Tony's a great content creator. She has her Grown and Sexy on over there, but it's simple and clean. You know what I'm saying? And it's the do's and not to do's. But super clean and super cool place to be. So, Tony, I can't wait for me to network with you, okay? But she says something told her in her gut not to go. For those coming in, this was a man who went to a strip club and gave all the strippers herpes. And I'm trying to understand, like, so did anybody get out of there clean? What was y'all thinking? What kind of strip club is this? Are you serious? What in 2024 are we not taking our life serious? Why does a good watch and some nice smelling cologne? Because man, when a man wears some good smelling cologne, it does everything to you. It'll get you wet, moist. You're like, damn, I'm ready. I'm ready. Oh my God, he get it. You see some good watches where you ain't used to nothing. Be honest. You ain't never had a nigga cater to you, taking you to breakfast, sending you flowers to your job, bringing you flowers to your house. You no longer eating the 4 for $4. He's taking you to dine in good restaurants. He's stopping by the trap spot to pick up his money, or you know what I'm saying, or something, and you just, ooh, not worth it. She says some men are on the low down, and some women too. Not to know. Yeah. She said, Nola, that's great. We are currently working to get an HIV test added to routine blood work. Right now, it will only get done if you ask for it. Let's stick right there what Tony just said. They're working on it, but right now you have to ask for it. I know it's scary, but at the same time, it'll save your life. It'll save your life. And don't go out the coward way and give it to people because you made a bad decision. Tony said, yes, I can't wait. Me neither, Tony. She said, damn, that happened here in California before the man gave the woman HIV at the right track male strip club. Wow, Top Flight. I gotta look that up. Because now I'm ready to work with 504 Girl and really make a difference. 504 Girl, whenever you have a podcast or anything, please extend the invite for me, please, even to watch it. But I would love to join. I wanna know more, especially about the stats, because y'all go up in the chat and 504 Girl said the stats are unbelievable. People think they are indestructible now. Unfortunately, hearing someone may be positive is as casual as hearing someone has cancer. Y'all heard what she just said? And 504 Girl came in here being so transparent and said, I've been positive for 21 years and I'm thriving and surviving. So this is somebody who knows who's not only done the research but is living this. Let's get back to this, guys.
Everybody that invites you to dance for them. So I kind of told my friend, like, girl, what you think? You think they got money? I was trying to tear her from actually wanting to dance, but me asking her more questions made her more anxious to want to dance for them. So I let her. I let her dance for the couple. It's what it is. If she needs me, she knows where to find me. Whatever. Plus, I didn't see them going there with like a lot of ones. So I didn't think they were going to really do too much or throw that much money. I do see her come out when she's done doing her 3 songs. 3 songs is the minimum when you're doing VIP. And I saw her after she finished doing those 3 songs. And I saw that she had a little, just a little money on it. But what surprised me was even after she gave the dance, they still wanted me to dance for them. It's like they weren't taking no for an answer at this point.
She said after she went in and danced 3 songs, they still wanted her to come in. Once again, her gut's like, they still want me? They still want me to come in there? Okay. Always go with your gut on anything in life. That's why they call them red flags, and your instinct, your gut instinct.
So what did I do? I went and danced for him. It was only the male. It wasn't even the couple. It was.
If you're turning 65 or beyond, you're going to want to watch this. There are a lot of people today that are Medicare eligible that are.
It was just the husband or boyfriend or whatever, but he was a grown high man. And sometimes what these men want you to do, they want you to just listen. I used to get paid the most money just to listen to people talk. Men, pastors, teachers, just to talk about their relationships and their problems. I got paid the most just to listen to the people talk. It's what I did in this instinct. And you guys, what I was taught through this conversation, mind-blowing. This man proceeded to tell me how him and his wife would come to the strip club to fish. At the time, of course, I did not know what fishing was. I had no idea. I kind of just, if I had to guess, I thought it was something similar to like picking up random men at like a bar. You know what I'm saying? Like, I thought that's what fishing was. But no, he was intoxicated, probably off of some pills, so it was easier for me to get this conversation out of him. But I really think it was God, y'all. I really think it was God. He proceeded to tell me that him and his wife only comes to the strip club because he has herpes and his wife will not him. He told me that he wanted to have a.
Oh. See, I haven't listened to the full video. She said 504 girl said seeking out a victim. Remember what she just said? They said they come fishing. Seeking out a victim. So she comes to help him fish for women because she won't. And the girl did her nails like this. She won't him. Am I more disturbed right now? Because again, I'm listening at the same time with y'all. But you won't screw them. So you won't get infected, but you'll go with the strip club to the strip club with him to infect other people. I mean, y'all look. Top Flight. I'm like, y'all, what the Tony, look. Y'all heard what the girl just said, what he's saying in front of the wife. Remember, the wife's right there.
Party with me and my friend, but he saw in my eyes that I wasn't trying to do that. Yeah, when he said he saw in my eyes that I wasn't that type of person, I felt chills through my body. All I could think about, you guys, was the fact that my friend had just danced for them right before me. I don't even think he knew what he had just told me. Like, I don't even think he was aware of what he had just admitted to me. I proceeded to act like everything was still cool after he told me that because, I mean, you just come into the strip club for entertainment, right? Like, you didn't really come here tonight planning on fishing, did you? That I seen him here, so I already knew he had gotten plenty of girls. And when I walked back to that dressing room, I saw my friend putting back on her underwear. I already knew the damage was done.
When she walked back into the dressing room, her friend was putting her underwear back on. Also, did y'all hear her say, I seen him many a times come in here and the girls that, what? A strip club is an easy place because you can't pinpoint who gave it, who gave who, what, or when. Shaking my head. Yes, 504 girl, like, I'm mind blown. But the thing is, are we that vulnerable to where her gut told her, like, just go dance, make your money, shake your ass, you know what I'm saying? Not do something strange for a piece of change. Doing something strange for a piece of change could be your last time with a dime, okay? Could be your last time with a dime after hearing this. She said, so the wife must not be giving him some because she's not infected. Exactly. That's what she just said. Top flight. She said the wife was with him and he was telling her that in front of the wife because he said they come to the strip club to go fishing, and that's why Five Girl said it's let me go back up there to where she said that means they're seeking out a victim, and he comes because she said she doesn't like to screw him knowing he's had his herpes. I wouldn't either, but I'm done after that. I'm done after that because that means once you went out and contracted an STD, that you went out so reckless that you didn't even care what you could have possibly came home and affected me with. She said, I know, but how's she not infected and then staying with him after knowing? I, you know what, Top Flight? I'm going to have to dig more into this story because you're right. I'm thinking the same way you are.
Oh, I go in the dressing room. I see her pulling up her underwear, and immediately this girl is pissed at me because I wouldn't say she like full blown attacked me, but verbally, yes. She was saying all the craziest things that I think she probably just wanted to say and probably was too scared to say. This girl knows that I am not confrontational, and I think a lot of people prey on that in the strip world industry because they look at you as a weak target if you're not confrontational. So when I was hearing her say all these things about me to my face, it kind of like struck a nerve. So before I could even get a word out, the girl that she was into it with comes into the dressing room and is being so petty, y'all. Like when you're indirect and you're talking loud and you want the person that you're talking about to know that you're talking about them, it was that kind of situation. And I just didn't feel the right time to tell her was why she was intoxicated, for one. For two, like I said, the damage was already done. Baby girl had already done what she wanted to do. I see some comments where people are mad at me for not telling her right away when it's crazy that y'all are not mad at a grown-ass woman for having raw with the man, person, whatever that she didn't know. These are the repercussions.
Y'all heard what she just said? It's crazy that y'all mad at me, but y'all not mad for her having unprotected sex with a stranger. 504 Girl said medications make it possible to live a healthy life and have a healthy sex life, but it's still no excuse to protect yourself and others. That's selfish thinking. Absolutely. The girl's mad at her, but she's not mad at herself for going and having unprotected sex with a man that came in fishing to pass out herpes. We got to do better. Men and women, we have to do better. Hey, Just Jay. Hey, love. Remember the scene of Why Did I Get Married? Tasha had it the whole time. Husband thought he infected her, but she was the one. Yes. Yes. And that's crazy. Y'all remember the Tyler Perry movie where the girl from Eve's Bayou? Oh, he looked sexy and he came in, he was a dark piece of chocolate. Oh my goodness. Was he handsome, y'all? Absolutely. You start working and we get comfortable. That's why I told everybody, like, hello, how are you? I don't know how to say your name. I don't want to mess it up, but salute. Thank you so much for coming in. But sometimes, we get caught up in life and we're just all over the place and we don't make time for each other anymore. We don't tell each other sweet nothings, day nights done. And, you know, that's why it's important for men. We have to, even on the women, we have to tell our men, we have to give them praises. We have to give each other praises. We have to do affirmations together. We have to tell our men how handsome and sexy he is, how happy he makes us. Thank you, Miss Cobina. We have to do that. Same way with the men. Tell us how beautiful we are because sometimes we lack that. We lack that, and then boom, all it takes is for a sexy, tall, handsome man, and don't let it be a man with some money and with that good ass cologne, that Tom Ford on and shit, and come in and come by you smelling good, reaching over you to get some fouls or some shit, and you like, ooh. Every time he comes by, you get wet in the panties. You sitting on your lunch break thinking of how good that he can slay you, just daydreaming about that tall piece of sexy chocolate. Nike is good love. Okay, welcome Nike. She said yes, that's what we do every day. Yes. Yes. Tell me I'm lying. That's why I said don't get comfortable in relationships where it's no more date nights. At the beginning, you caught me with you was such a just such a good man. All but for me to get involved with you and what? You're a dog ass nigga. Been there, done that. Been there, done that. Where I'm making all the planning. I'm coming up with all the ideas. Maybe next time. No, not today. Can we do it? Like you try to put on your cute, sexy lingerie, and he's just not that into you. But see, one thing I know about a dog ass nigga, they give the other bitch, a stranger ass bitch, more attention, and they wonder why you step the fuck out. Why that can happen so easily? That tall, sexy piece of chocolate and at Tom Ford cologne, and that's why. That's why. See, one thing about a woman and a man, the difference, a man will make so many unrealistic excuses to why he did what he did with the whore. Yeah. It's some bitches too, but we just gonna be honest. While the whore can come around, while the whore feels just so reluctant to be a part of your life for a season. I don't like whores. But let me get back on subject, y'all. I see this wine and this early times whiskey got me feeling a little bit too good. Okay. Hey Hassan, y'all make sure y'all go follow Hassan Tahir too, okay? Tony said exactly. She said so true, sis, 100%. Okay. I know a whore like that now. Whore. This bitch don't know what we got going on over here. Don't know if I'm somebody that's infected. This bitch want to be down like Brandy so damn bad. Whore. You're the reason why society's dealing with the statistics that's so high. Whore.
Repercussions of having wrong with people you don't know. Not
Sorry about that, y'all.
So the girl that she's getting to it at the time yells out, "That's why you're raw to people with, when I say my mouth hit the floor, my mouth hit the floor. Because how am I not the only one that knows this? Like, how am I not the only one that knows this? Obviously, I'm thinking I'm knowing a dark, deep secret, whole time. Some of these dancers already know what they're getting themselves into, and they don't care. Before y'all try to come at me.
She said some of them know what they get into and didn't care. She thought she was the only one that knew this. She was mind blown. I'm back on track, y'all. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Y'all know I be acting. Check switch your lanes out, okay? Anyway, she said, I thought I was the only one that knew. But when the girl came in there and called her out on it and said, yeah, that's why you just fucked the nigga raw with herpes. What? So you know too, bitch, what? So the fact that he comes in and he's telling this story, good topic, STDs is a problem in my city right now. It's going around bad, man. Welcome to the party. Everybody has came in here, Nike, and talked about the statistics right now. And what I read today and what 504 said, you wouldn't believe it. When I read that, this is on the news. Now, how many times y'all tell me I'm 47? In my 47 years of living, I gotta be honest, I've never heard on the news that the outspread of syphilis in a state was at 90%. In a state? Not a city, a state. If that don't scare you to make you go, what did he say? And start Googling statistics and what? And 504 girl, no disrespect when I was saying, I'm just talking about me being scared. Because again, I never seen numbers like this. I never seen it come across the news. I never seen where they wanted to come and set up a health department in complexes. Never. But let's get back to it and see what happened.
For not telling her right away, like I said, the damage was already done, and I mean just that. Girl goes out the dressing room crying, mad, drunk, sad, threats, rage, tantrums. When you lay down with dogs, what do you come back with?
Fleas.
So I got
Drinking warm water before bed.
He said condoms don't block STIs and STDs. They don't, but I'd rather be safe than sorry and use condoms. That's just where I am. I'd rather, nothing's right. Even contraceptives for birth control, it says 99 point something percent, so it's still a percentage that you can get pregnant.
Balances blood sugar levels and reverses type 2. Thousands of people are apparently,
like I said again, was I wrong for not telling her right away, or was she wrong for doing what she did in the first place?
Okay, let's stay there. Y'all, while we finish listening to this, was she wrong for not telling her? Or was the girl wrong for having unprotected sex with a customer in the first place? Y'all tell me in the chat while we finish listening to a little bit more of this.
Fast forward, I let some time blow over because, like I said, she was mad at me for her own reasons, but I also know that it was the alcohol, and I knew not to take it, too personal, even though my feelings were hurt at the time. Also, I actually stopped dancing at that club. I moved around to a different city and state and decided to dance elsewhere just to kind of let that blow over. Fast forward, I hit her up because I didn't hear from her after some months and asked her how she was, asked her how was her child because she had kids and she was about 6 months postpartum from having her last one at the time. So I just wanted to, do a little check. She then told me that I could come over so we could talk about the last time we had seen each other and the last time that we had worked, just kind of have a civilized moment of going over everything that was said, getting off on a good start. It's good vibes, you know, nothing crazy. But off the bat, I could tell that something was like different about her, like her demeanor. And I don't know, you could kind of tell when something's off with somebody, you know. But y'all, I swear, as soon as I put that glass of champagne to my mouth, the first question she asked me was, "So how long did you know?" Okay? Damn near spit the champagne out, y'all, because I already knew what she was talking about. And honestly, that was the main reason I came. Say, you know, what? And she was like, that the customer at the club was intentionally giving girls, you know. So I told her that I had just found out literally during the dance. And, you know, my next question was, "Are you okay?" So she doesn't know. She said that she had been going through testing and that it will take a minute for it to show up in her system. If so, the doctor gave her, I think, like a pill to take for a couple hours or something that will lessen the chance of.
So 504 girl said both. Jamie said both. RX said Murray, find someone you trust. His way wins every time. Backwards. Bad body management. I don't know what that means, but just because a guy is good and it's a good man doesn't mean that they're not infected with something. And that's what I was talking about. RX. Not saying that it's not good men out there that's not infected. Or whatever. But yeah, but y'all said both. But 504 girl Jamie, did she have time to tell her? Because remember, the homegirl went in first. But you don't know that the homegirl's going in there to have sexual relations with the stranger. Once she does her dance, he tells her before she even get in there, she's like, the pills kicking in. So I'm like, hey, and trying to get in the groove of things. So, you know, she said, didn't say anything because of fear and repercussions. So was she wrong for not like immediately going in there saying, I could see her like not immediately going in there like, bitch, why you just say that he come in here and purposely be fishing with giving strippers herpes? Like, come on, what we doing? What we doing? You didn't sleep, you know?
Of her getting it, but she felt like she lost a friend because I didn't tell her. The things that she said to me hurt my feelings. Just because I wasn't available at the time doesn't mean I was less than a friend. When she had went in the first place to dance for the customers first, it was, you know, it was above me at that point. I can't save anybody that's grown, grown and willing.
Y'all, what she said? She said, I can't stop nobody that's grown and willing. Because at this point, if the girl did go in 504 girl and Jamie out, was she wrong? Because you don't slept with him at this point. So ain't the damage done? And she is grown and willing. So when we're grown, what can you tell me? I'm gonna tell all my friends be safe. Drink. You know what I'm saying? She said, can you drop the link again? What link do you need? I'm gonna drop my link and stuff because I'm not gonna be here too much longer because I want to go and check out what the podcast from 504 Girl and just leave you guys with this story. And I'm gonna leave it on my community wall and stuff. But I appreciate all the participation. 504 Girl, again, I thank you so much. But with this being New Year's weekend, everybody's gonna go turn up. And me being honest, when I just have my little blow up, that's because I know it's women like that are in society that's willing to sleep with anybody, not knowing what's happening past you since the last time somebody's been with you or anything. Not saying that it's nothing going on, but it's just the point that I'm scared of people like you. I am scared of people like you. So I'm going to go with my gut instinct and I'm not going to sleep with anyone behind you at this point with you throwing yourself out there. You're just too available. And when people are too available, those are red flags, y'all. Even for a man, it turns me off if a man is really pushy, wanting to, you know what I'm saying, sack me. really wanted to be a part of for real my real life. Not talking, but being wanting to be a part of my real life. Something's going on. And this is just a wake up call for any and everybody out there. She said, "How could she prove it though?" And that's a good point. That's a good point because how would like and that's where I am. It was a lot of mixed things going on with what she just said, and I'm confused. Like I don't know because I'm hearing it for the first time. Like y'all, are 504 girl. That's why I said, she said, I think you will like the podcast page. They're on break right now, but they're coming back soon. Hey, Sanity. Hey, Boo. Hey, Nunu. Thank you guys so much for coming through. I appreciate you guys so much. She said, always remember, y'all, 6 degrees of separation. And for the dummies in the back that, ain't catching on, 504 girl, can you elaborate on the 6 degrees of separation? Because I'm throwing myself in that. I get it in a sense, but see, I'm one of them that's drinking responsibly in the house and chilling and just vibing by myself. I don't, I don't want to risk anybody on the road being drunk, take people's lives. Because ain't it always when the drunk driver drives, it's always somebody else lost their life and they make it. And I don't want to be that person. So I'm going to drink responsibly in the house. I'm safe. I'm comfortable. I'm not making irrational decisions behind the wheel or in the club smelling that good Tom Ford and, you know, that tall piece of chocolate wearing Tom Ford. And uh, mm, I want to finish this.
But yeah, we talk about it and we discuss how we both could have been better friends in the situation and that I think the emotions was just high. Things for sure, two things for certain. She really did not want to take accountability of her going in that room by herself and doing what she did. But at the end of the day, I honestly don't believe that she ever stopped doing what she's doing. I mean, and I don't understand why she felt the way she felt about me not being there for her. But like I said before, we're grown, man. This day, she still dances in Alabama and Atlanta. She did end up getting hooked on drugs really bad, and me and her drifted apart after some time. So I don't really know where she is in life right now. I'm not gonna lie, I really don't care. Because even though I did forgive her at the time, the things that she said to me in that dressing room stuck with me forever. And I also did try to reach out to her before I made the video intentionally to not hurt anybody's feelings.
So she did reach out to the girl, like not to hurt her feelings, but to say, hey, I think this should be talked about. She said, I know, okay, this is her 6 degree. I know someone you may know who is related to someone they may know who has slept with the brother, sister of the person you're getting to know. Absolutely. Thank you so much for the elaboration, 504 girl. Okay, 6 degrees of separation. Every individual adult needs to be responsible for self. And that's what she was saying, Lizzie, at the end. Do y'all agree with that? She was like, you know, you're mad at me for not just like straight up telling you, but the damage is done. But me seeing you as an adult means that you should have took precautions. Like I didn't tell you to go in there and just, you know, F a dude that you just met. You know what I'm saying? That you see coming in here is so if you see him coming here, because she was saying, yeah, we see him in here frequently. And we see him with different girls, then, picking out different girls. But at the same time, I don't know that he's sleeping with everybody until the girl come in and say, oh, that's why you just, the nigga that had herpes. So she was like, damn, I thought he just told me the secret for the first time. I didn't know he's told others. And I didn't know that he had passed it to others in here when the girl is saying it. Later on in life, the girl went on to work at other clubs and got hooked on drugs really bad. So we kind of know how that turned out. Because I know if you asleep with somebody in a strip club for something strange for a piece of change, my God, what you did. And I don't know for sure, allegedly, what you did for the drugs. See, these people don't know you. She said she later on moved to Alabama. She later on moved to Alabama to a whole nother state. New identity, new you, with a crisis in her bag to give out to Alabama. Miss Parker in 504, do you think I did the right by telling my ex-friend that she is hanging out with the girl with HIV and sleeping with men? I told her she is part of a murder just as well. I don't think you're wrong. 504 girl, do you think she's wrong for that? Because I would definitely say something. I'm saying something. I'm saying something. I'm not participating in that. I'm not gonna sit here and even let you do it. I'm saying something like, "Hey, what you got going on? What? Like, come on." That's that selfishness that we're talking about. There's people out there like that. That's why I'm saying be cautious. Everything that glitters isn't gold. She said, yes, you have to be responsible for self. Exactly. She said, I can't blame you for being a whore. Okay. What do you mean by hanging out? Just friends or more than just friends? So, Nolo, she's asking you, are they friends? Are they sleeping together? Or is it a friend of your friends that knowingly has this and purposely passing it out? Hey, sister. Hey, love. Happy New Year's weekend to you, okay? Let's finish up this video. And you guys go in the comment section of this video because 504 has a podcast. She advocates for women in the HIV community. I don't know what words to use. If I can use a better word, 504 girl, tell me, because I don't know. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm doing my research and stuff like that. But we want to make sure we get all the knowledge we can about what's happening in our community. Get the statistics in your state, in your city, because they're bad. Thank you, sister. Thank you.
Or ruffle any feathers. But I do think she changed her number or has a new number because, like I said, all these stories, y'all, this is from years ago. But I do wish her the best, most definitely. And I knew from then on the lesson that day, and that was to just continue to be myself. Never let anybody peer pressure me into anything that I didn't want to do. And to always go with my instincts, go with my gut. Because if I was that type of girl, not bashing anybody that does, but my life would be at risk. And I never been that type of person. She brought up was that I think I'm better than everybody else. She said that in the dressing room because I don't do all of that. And also I did come.
So do we think we're better than everybody else because we won't get down like that? We won't meet a stranger and get down for the get down? Nola said, girl, she is a school teacher with a master just because you're lonely. As humans, we get caught up in the moment, but we still have to be responsible. Absolutely, lazy. The thing is, without concrete proof, then it can be looked at as slander or defamation. Also, if you do have proof, then it could be a HIPAA violation. That's a tough question to give a concrete answer. Wow. That's why I'm saying we have to get knowledge about this because I didn't even know it could be a HIPAA violation if we know somebody that has it and we want to tell the world. So, yes. She said, did you put up a disclaimer? No. Shank Rock, if you're still in here, can you drop a disclaimer really quick? Or can one of my mods drop a disclaimer really quick? Answer 2, I'm in a position that I have to stay bipartisan. Okay, thank you. She said drop new content creators links to follow. Okay, Nola, hers is in the comment section when I end the video. You can go straight into the comment section and get the link to 504 Girls podcast. And I'm gonna make sure I put it on my community wall as well. And I'll drop the other content creators as well, okay, for you, because I know you like to support. But That's interesting. What 504 girl just said is definitely something to take into account. As much as we might want to bring awareness to it, and stuff like that, you have to be careful of how you're putting it in, putting it out, because it's defamation and it's a HIPAA law violation. So I definitely understand what you're saying. I just didn't know that. Or whatever. I did this live for everybody to be safe, because so many times have I seen on this app where people are playing with their lives. It's getting treated so sensitive, as if it's nothing, as if it's just realistic. Like, it's scary. Oh baby, come. Oh yes, come STD me down, okay? Is that the newest century thing to do? Don't come and cream all over me, don't come and nut all over me, but come and STD me down. Is this real? Is everything this girl was saying, it's unrealistic, y'all. I want y'all to stick to what 504 girl said about the statistics. When I say 90% of the state of North Carolina, it's scary. It's baffling. It's mind blowing. In a state, I don't know about y'all, but I'm scared. And what's the ages? You get what I'm saying? What is the ages? She said 13 to 25 with HIV, y'all, not STDs, HIV. 13. That means we are losing in our homes. We have to talk to our kids about protecting themselves. Because as kids, we think we know it all. As teenagers, preteens. There's a lot of things in my advocacy work that I'm on the fence about. And I understand that, 504 girl, especially men that is jail for 20 years and get out. Most of them has girlfriends and boyfriends from jail. And, Nola, baby, that's even outside of jail, okay? That's that's even outside of jail. She said I had a case where a woman slept with a guy in his car and got an STD. She sued his renter's insurance and received a large settlement, even though she made a bad decision. Lizzie, what? Hey, S. Hutchinson, my love. Hey, sis. Thank you so much for coming through. Happy New Year's weekend to you, okay? My girl, S. Hutchinson, is a content creator in the beef sector. Y'all make sure I shared her live yesterday. So she's recently on the community wall. So she's super easy to go find in others. But I will make sure to go share the others. Shank Rock is also on there and a couple of others. So y'all make sure y'all get over there. And for the content creators that came through, I will show y'all out. Miss Callie's Kitchen is on there. My sis, she's on there. So y'all make sure y'all go follow those content creators. Remember, if you don't feel comfortable, just hit that like button and share, or just hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. That is still supporting. She said, hey, Shelly. Boss Lady said, damn. I know, Boss Lady. She said 13 through 25 and women over 50. She said 504, I was an advocate for HIV and used leave letters on people's cars to go get checked. You're welcome, Shelly. Always love, always. This was anything in life that's happening now, it should be personal to you. Because that could be my child. This could be my grandkids, my great grandkids, my sister. Hell, me. I came a long way from, making poor decisions, irresponsible decisions with my health, with my life. By the grace of God, I made it through and escaped a lot of these wicked doors that was in front of me by being stupid, by not going to get the information, not listening, being hard headed, thinking I'm a know it all. And it could have cost me my life. It could have cost the lives of many others for one poor decision that I made. She said, 504, get with me so I can advocate again. Okay, Nola, I'm going to share her podcast, and they're out right now. She said everybody's kind of on break right now, but they're going to get back into things so you can, kind of go follow along and see where they're at with things and stuff like that, and then go with the process from there, love. She said, my best friend works with people who are positive, and she said it could be spooky sometimes. Boss Lady, I agree. I haven't started my content yet, but I'm planning on it in 2025. The podcast I did was on my friends and sisters page. Man, 504 girl, I'm going to be here to support you, okay? I'm going to be the wingman. I'm going to be on the wing and I'm flying high with you, okay? I'm super excited. I cannot wait to see what you bring for for 2025. Lalizi, S. Hutchison, Shank Rock, I am the streets, man. I can't wait to see what y'all bring. Royalty, everybody that came in here, Miss Callie's Kitchen, all of y'all, China baby. I can't wait to see what y'all bring in 2025. I want to see more from each and every one of y'all. You get what I'm saying? Um, I'm kind of over this. And I always come on here and say I'm over doing my channel, but my destiny is somewhere else, y'all. I love y'all so much. And I don't want to get emotional because I do, but it's so much more out there for me to do right now. It is. It's so much more. And I'm not saying I'm better than anybody. My destiny and my purpose is bigger than YouTube. And I'm gonna get to that in 2025. Um, you can't take everybody with you on your journey. I've slipped and fell on so many wet leaves. I've escaped this type of stuff. I've escaped being careless and reckless in my life, where I've escaped a lot, y'all. And I'm glad to be here and share my story and, you know, be around advocates to teach me more so I don't make those same stupid mistakes. Even with my addiction, everything, we need advocates. We got to do better, y'all. We do. We losing our kids every day to gun violence over envy and jealousy. What are we teaching them? Because we get on here and be envious and jealous every day over bitches we don't know from a man in the moon. People can't even come over here and say how good they're doing on this app anymore. How proud of ourselves we are because we're troll food. And that's crazy to me. Because our youth, they're lost. Do your homework on the communities and the gun violence. When every day on the news it's sad. When I go on Facebook, it's sad. Somebody's dead. Somebody is dead. 18-year-old boy, Uber, going to make a little change for the holidays to probably get more gifts for the kids, paying rent. It's almost the first. He's gone. The McDonald's worker where he went to pick up somebody's food took his life. We have people like this going in nightclubs and strip clubs, fishing for women to spread diseases to. We've lost. Because don't nobody want to hear what I got to say. Nobody want to hear the positive and the real shit. We want to hear the negative shit. We want to hear about herpes bumps getting busted. And where the word is shit ever. The sickest shit ever. I don't know. We're lost. I don't even think my voice can even impact anything at this point. Besides Shanquilla Robinson's family advocating with them and going outside this app. And that's what I'm going to do for 2025 because this is just not worth it. It's just not. Salute, Kim. I see you come in, baby. Thank you. S. Hutchison said, I worked in the nursing home and home health early 90s. That's when I saw the flip. A lot of people positive, but just doing what they want. Come on. She said, ex-friend from 25 years ago. Y'all make sure y'all go follow Who Kim, okay? Great live the other day, Who Kim. You keep going, baby, okay? Keep pushing. Elevate. See, when people want to stomp on you and tear you down, you got to elevate. You got to elevate. Once I do all some old petty shit on my channel, y'all, like I just did, because I'm just being honest. It wouldn't be me if I just didn't be honest to this person that I know is in my bushes, just being a stalker. Just weird. Willing to settle and take anything from a man. Not knowing if we over here with diseases and anything else, or if I'm screwing Tom, Dick, and Harry. She just doesn't know that. Just don't want to be a part. And I can't respect it. She said, "What is the name of her 504 podcast?" Check the community wall really quick. No, I think it's on there. She said, "Well, let me give you hope, regardless of the situation." 21 years, okay, 504 girl, let's go. Nola, press her name and go to her channel. She said, "Thank you, Miss Parker, for talking about this. It's needed around the world. I just hope people will take heed and be safe out there." Man, say it again, Cobina, for the people in the back. Because I was once that girl. I wasn't always responsible, y'all. I wasn't always responsible with no kind of decisions. Getting high, driving drunk, sleeping with people without protection. I've been there, I've done that. But how many of y'all gonna be honest and say that you've been irresponsible too? Cause see, it was bad, it just wasn't as bad and talked about as it is now. But I can stand in front of y'all and say that today. That's why I'm emotional. If I'm not emotional because I'm gonna leave YouTube here soon. I'm emotional because of the lives that's being affected by recklessness, irresponsible people, being just irresponsible, the irresponsibility of it all, the irresponsibility of the gun violence, the irresponsibility of these shootings in these schools, everything. That's where I am. Everybody go enjoy the rest of y'all weekend, man. For those that's going out, put your seatbelts on. Please don't drive drunk. If you can't make it, call a Uber or call a sober friend. Make responsible decisions while you're out in the club tonight, drinking. I'm gonna drop my link one more time before anybody comes up because Shank Rock is gonna go live. He's doing some stuff on Shanquilla Robinson. We're ready to get some justice for my girl this year. I'm super excited about that. And salute to Shank Rock for keeping her name alive. Thank you so much, Shank Rock, because you know we go hard for the Robinson family. Her birthday party is next weekend. I'm super excited, y'all. I'm gonna go get my makeup done. I'm gonna get pretty, and I'm not gonna be natural at all. Might go give me some horse hair, put in my hair. Definitely gonna go give me some lashes and stuff that's not mine, because somebody sure had a problem with me being natural last night and stuff. So yeah, she said, "I've been there, done that. I thank God I never had an STD, and I'm grateful." Yeah, we got to count our blessings. We have to count our blessings. She said the link to the episode I was the guest on the podcast is under the second post on Miss Parker's community wall. So y'all make sure y'all go check that podcast out. Check out 504 Girl. Make sure you're subscribed to her. Notify. You have to push all to be notified for when Shelly, Shank, 504 Girl, Lalizi, Royalty, Callie, Dirty Red Vibes, China Baby, all these content creators that came here tonight. You have to put on all to see when they go live. Because sometimes YouTube glitches. I am the streets. You know what I'm saying? You have to push all on there to get those notifications, okay? She said, "Yes, justice for Shanquilla. Yes, justice for Shanquilla. Justice." And let's put prayer hands up for those people tonight that's going out to be safe. That God make sure that each and every one of y'all get home safely. You know what I'm saying? That y'all be responsible, make good decisions, even when you're in the club drinking. People are putting stuff in these drinks. You know what I'm saying? Don't go home with a stranger. Just don't go home with the people that you came in the club with. If you came alone, go back home alone, okay? Thank you, my girl, Top Flight, my baby. Thank you. But yeah, let's just keep prayers for them tonight. A lot of time we say, "I'll pray for you, girl," and we don't. Pray for everybody around the world. That's all you got to do. And that keeps that person in the prayer. Pray for everybody. And I'm saying it in front of y'all. I'm praying that everybody makes safe decisions tonight, makes it home safe. You know what I'm saying? Even those that's being responsible, but somebody's being irresponsible. I hope everybody on the road makes it safe tonight. I wish every content creator that came here again a good 2025. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready to see some people shake the roofs off 504 Girl. I'm so proud of you for starting your channel. I'm definitely going to be there in support. Just because I'm going to leave YouTube for a while doesn't mean I'm not going to be in chats to support. And y'all got to start supporting better. For those that I support, y'all got to start doing a better job, because it's mad crazy how I support so many, and not to anybody in here, but I support so many of y'all, and I don't receive the same love back. And I truly put love into y'all channels. I don't just support, I put love into y'all channels. And it's crazy how I don't get it back. And I'm saying it today. You know what I'm saying? Treat me how I treat you when it comes to your channel. Kobina said, "Good, God's traveling mercy be for everyone to be safe." Absolutely, she said, "I'm excited to hear your feedback, man." Yes, Nola, absolutely, yes, Royalty. Thank you. But yeah, to each and every one of y'all again, happy 2025. You know what I'm saying? She said, "All 2025. For you, nothing but great wishes." Okay, thank you. I'm gonna be trying to work on this book and stuff. You know, I think my book is gonna enlighten so many lives. Even though it's gonna be done by Hillary Clinton again, y'all. When y'all go to Walmart by the year of 2026, I'm gonna be down there by Hillary Clinton. The scandals, baby, the scandals. Hey, Tribal, hey, my love. Thank you for coming through. My beef sector people always come through and show me so much love. Shout out to the beef sector. Shout out to my girl, Lady Nika, you know, for my birthday. She pinned my Cash App. She didn't have to, you know what I'm saying? But she definitely was like, Miss Parker shows us so much love over here. And I thank you, Lady Nika. ODS, thank you for sharing me out, my girl S. Hutchinson. Thank you for including me in things, tagging me and stuff. You know what I'm saying? When there's some good conversations that could be going on. Thank you so much. Bird, all of y'all that came in here from the beef and sector, y'all show me so much love, man. Y'all lift my spirits. Y'all just don't know how much I lift my spirits. To the Rock Squad, thank y'all so much for supporting me. Y'all came from Shank. Y'all didn't have to, but y'all did. And enough times we don't thank our subscribers for putting a nail in the wood. You know what I'm saying? Spreading some cement. You know what I'm saying? Building a foundation with me over here on my channel. I thank each and every one of y'all. For those that ain't in here that support me from the clouds, wherever y'all are tonight, thank y'all so much. It means everything to me. Nothing's gone unforgotten over here. For everybody that allowed me to interview them, from Queen 88, from Tierra Latrice, from Juanita, from Marissa Bay. Thank you so much. I appreciate each and every one of y'all that's helped me make my channel better in 2024 and the years before. Okay. Thank y'all. It doesn't go unnoticed. And it's just time y'all know that. Okay. Thank y'all so much. And again, y'all gonna keep me here and I'm not staying, okay? She said, I know someone with lots of grant money, even in the movie production, to help the people. I need Nola, get in touch with me. I definitely need that, okay? I definitely need that. I'm trying to get my baby boy 2 on, okay? For the producers out there, for Baby Boy 2, hit your girl up, okay? But nah, I thank you to Cedric. He's an actor. He has some projects coming up. I've been networking behind the scenes, y'all. I've been just thumbing my phone, hitting people up on Instagram, actors, magazines, because I really want, and I think together for those, if there's some journalists in here, I want to start my own magazine. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start my own magazine. I'm gonna do my own little newspaper, and I think I'm gonna try to start trying to send it out and get it to people and stuff like that about what's happening in my second life. And my second life is YouTube. But not only am I going to do that, I want to put some of you content creators into that. And y'all heard it here first, for in case anybody wants to be inspired to do it. You know what I'm saying? That I'm going to do that. And not only am I going to do that, I want to bring some of y'all with me into that magazine. And I want to put up some of the topics that we've talked about on our channels and stuff like that. And whether it's an interview via FaceTime, I still want to put that in the article. I've been trying to give everybody else my ideas, but why not do it myself, okay? So yeah, that just inspired me. She said the barbershop do not have free condoms anymore. The health department does though. She said you already know if I don't drop down, I always throw thumbs up and watch the replay. Much love, beautiful. Thank you, you do. Jim Lotus said the earth is flat. She said, do it. Yeah, 504 girl, I'm super excited. And I would love for you to be a part of that as well. Shelly, you as well. Shank Rock, you as well. And to the younger content creators, the I Am the Streets, the Lalizis, all of y'all that came in here, I want y'all to be a part of this magazine with me. Show them something different. See, the world, we know it's thousands of people on here, but it's millions out there. They just ain't came over and really got to see what we're bringing. Hey, Pete. Salute. Happy New Year's weekend to you, okay? She said, yes, all health departments and testing sites. Yes, they give out the free condoms. Go get them, you guys. Go get them. They're free. Enjoy, you guys. I will get with a lot of you content creators to come up with some stuff if you don't mind. If you got a channel, dropping outside the community wall so I can share your channel and stuff like that. And happy 2025 to y'all. Y'all be safe, okay? Thank you. I appreciate it, Jim. Thank you. Y'all go enjoy the rest of y'all night, okay?